Hi friends, good morning everybody. I am Mahendra Behra and welcome to the IS Super 30. Today 26 February 2019 and we have to discuss the Hindu editorial articles. Okay. Come. In this article, coalition of the concern, that means what is the India and Pakistan relationship with the current scenario of the Pulwama attack, you can say in the Jammu Kashmir Srinagar. In this particular thing, we can say simply like this, कि India try to, avenge the Pakistan in the international level. Simply we can say like that. Means whatever the possible from India side, like the most favored nation, taxation in the two times you can say that from 100% to 200%. Okay, in this type of whatever the action taken by the India already taken. But if we consider the India with the Pakistan relationship, whatever the possible, for example, India will tell something to the USA, France, and the Switzerland because they are also so much interested. They are so many strongly condemned to the Pakistan attack in the Jammu and Kashmir. You can say like this. So once the India will the making a relationship with this type of countries, means multilateral relationship with these countries, then India can get the most benefit out of that. Because once the India single will fight against the Pakistan, maybe somewhere, okay, the India will not getting that much benefit in the worldwide level. But if India will the making the group among the people, those who are also against the Pakistan, it will be more benefit to the country like the India, as well as the long term benefit also getting by the India. India making the multilateral group to fight against the Pakistan. US, France, and Switzerland and other countries strongly support to India because once after the attack in the Pulwama, after suddenly attack the you can say the US and the France and the Switzerland strongly condemned to the Pakistan. Pakistan should not do that type of activity in the country like the India, the country like the peacefully country the India. Okay, then FATF financial action and the tax force also make the Pakistan to the grey list, but India also want to the blacklist. See, grey list, blacklist means what? For example, Pakistan in the list of the grey list, if the IMF or any international body will give the money to the Pakistan, it will be think so many times before giving to the early loan of the Pakistan because Pakistan funding their finance to the terrorist group. We can simply say like that. So in the international organization don't want to lose their money in the country like the highly unstable country like the Pakistan. So once the India will able to sustain that type of things from grey list to blacklist, then definitely nobody will invest a single rupees on that Pakistan. See, in this particular situation, you can say in the internal effort. For example, China have the very strong relationship with the Pakistan. He can also invest. That is not in. But international, figure, no country should be invest in these issues. Okay, that is the most important factor. Like the Hafiz Saeed NGO, Pakistan should ban and the Masood Azhar group in the Pakistan. Yes, Hafiz Saeed is the luxury Taiba group the head, as well as the James C. Muhammad group head also the Masood, you can say the Azhar. So as like the Hafiz Saeed, the Masood Azhar group should be banned in the Pakistan. No such type of activity should be done by the Masood Azhar. See, one country is attacked by the terrorist and one person is accepting that ki I am doing that type of responsibility or I accept that type of things means what? But that people is removing here and here in the Pakistan. We can say Pakistan directly or indirectly involved in this Pulwama attack. So Pakistan now the Pakistan responsible he should ban all the activities done by the Masood Azhar like the Hafiz Saeed in the groups. Okay. So Pakistan should be strongly do the action against them. In recent trilateral meeting between the India, China, and the Russia, Sushma Swaraj also gave the emphasis in this matter. See, currently before 1 week, Sushma Swaraj already meet in the Russia and China and the India well held in the China. In that particular situation, Sushma Swaraj also make the point regarding the Pulwama attack. Also, everybody accept these things. They will accept ki Pakistan or James C. Ahmed should not be do like that type of activity like the country India. Okay, this was the coalition concern. Come to the next article. Here is the correct prescription. See, it's the most important factor. If you think the current scenario, for example, you will suffer some disease and you will go to the doctor or any clinic or any hospital, and they will provide you the prescription for getting the medicine from the chemist shop. But in that situation, you will get the medicine. But current scenario, people are thinking once you will go to the hospital, after prescription you come to the home, and in your computer or smartphone you can order medicine from any different type of you can say the online the company. By why you will order these things? Because you will get near about 20 to 30% discount according to the medicine. So in this particular situation you can think like that somewhere, because each and every customer don't know regarding the composition and chemical things of the brand name of this particular means medicine. So in this particular things, company maybe give some generic or low cost medicine, getting benefit out of that. But yes, once you can see like that also, government checking in this part, and nobody can give the false medicine to the people, but somewhat the chances is there. Okay, but sometimes customer will get the not quality medicine. Customer upload the prescription at the time of the ordering medicine. Yes, that is a very important factor. That does not mean, for example, any serious medicine like the heart or cancer or the brain, you cannot direct place the order without showing your prescription. Once you want to order the medicine, you have to show your prescription, you have to upload your prescription. After showing your prescription, any online retailer or an online medicine shop, they can give the medicine to you. That is the first and prior emphasis. Due to the higher investment in the doorstep delivery system, it will be difficult for the small capital holder, the good for the venture capital. It's a very, very important factor. That is the reason behind we are discussing this point. Why these things? Because once it's the online system like the Amazon or the Flipkart or Zomato, whatever you can say. Once you will invest some amount of rupees in this particular field, means your system will be there. You have to manage some things. You have to so many employees because they will give the doorstep facilities. So no doubt it requires the more investment than before. What the before? You directly purchase the medicine from the stockist. Okay, then you just available in your shop, chemist shop. But right now, only availability is not an issue. You have to make it computerization, all these things. You have to, system means you can say the clarity systematical process in the online. You can say the people should be there for the taking, order from the customer. Okay, you can say like the online, calling system. Then once you receiving the order, you also provide the delivering support to the customer. That you can simply say like that. It is the one type of huge multilateral process than before. So it's require more and more fund than also before. So you should be think like that. That much fund is available to invest or not. That's why the small investor, the small chemist shop, those who are the small business, they might not, compete with the large scale businessman or capitalist. You can simply say like that, because those who can manage the, this way in the structural way, they will get the benefit out of the customer. So you can say like that, the small, shop holder, they will lose their employment in this field. Maybe CCI, Competition Commission of India, receive more complaint before. In this sense, means those who are not getting the employment. So for example, I want to enter the business, and everybody providing the 20%, discount, but I can provide the 21 or 23% discount because I want to grab the customer. Definitely, but wherever the customer will get the highest benefit in that particular shop, they will purchase the medicine. So it's the, you can say like that, the Competition Commission of India also, somewhere getting the more complaint from the customer as well as the trader. Here you can say like this, before eviction, means Supreme Court already give the deadline 20, July 12 is the, last date for the eviction. Before that, you have to evict all these things. This, Supreme Court, this order given to all the state governments, the area covered in that particular forest or biosphere reserve, whatever you can say, ahead of the Lok Sabha election and some state assembly election. See, if you consider the July 7, before the July there are so many examinations, state level examination, central level examination, as well as there's a Lok Sabha election, state assembly election. There are so many things here. Along with that, eviction process is there. It's the very difficult for the bureaucrat as well the politician for the smoothly functioning this order by the Supreme Court because of the very huge destruction of the biodiversity. Why the Supreme Court giving the decision in this regards means eviction of the tribal people or any people living near around the forest, you can say. See, if you consider the biosphere reserve, national park, wildlife sanctuaries, somewhere okay, the India is facing huge drastic situation. If you consider, remember the things in the Asiatic lion in the Gir national forest, there are so many lion already die due to some bacterial infection. So you can somewhere say whatever the reserve, whatever the biosphere or national park require for them in the safety purpose, somewhere human being is destroying their ecological system or biodiversity system. So once we can evict the people those who are staying surrounding the jungle or surrounding the biosphere, then somewhere it will save in their life of the lions or whatever you can say the animals present in the particular place. That is the reason behind Supreme Court give the strict action to the states ki evict before the July 12, because the very okay, but replacing the tribal people with the really challenges. Definitely once we will replacing the tribal people, we have to see the where we have to reorder them, where they will settle. That does not mean we have to throughout the country or like that. Okay, once we will evict means somewhere else we have to replacing them. Once they will order somewhere else, their employment system will be challenges. Okay, and their home, how they will make their first home, that is the important factor. So everybody should government take care of this. That is the most important factor. But really long term benefit for the, yes, definitely we can say that it's the for current scenario in we will see so many challenges, so many difficulty, problem situation for this issue. But if you think about the near future, definitely it will benefit for the not only India but also the whole earth, in the sense of the temperature, you can say the biosphere region and all these things, ecosystem follow, you can say like this. Okay, in this article we can discuss the pre-poll campaign. Means pre-poll, you can say the strategy for the NDA government for getting the vote from the people. But right now government taking the decision, near about 4 to 5% price will be reduced. What which matter, once you will purchase the new home or the land, you will get 4 to 5% price lower down than the before. Why? Because in GST sharp decrease from the 8% to 1% taxes from the real estate sector. You can say the huge discount for the buyers, those who will getting benefit out of this particular program. Means those who want to purchase the home or land or that type of things, they will get benefit out of the 4 or 5% discount and than before. Due to decrease in the GST, the real estate sector ahead of the Lok Sabha election. Why government is taking this type of decision? Because government want to attract the mass, because they want to attract the mass. Okay, means a huge number of people for the vote bank politics. Okay, out of this particular project, there are so many people will benefited out of this. Okay, government saying it will benefit the home buyers. Yes, definitely those who want to purchase the home, they will get benefit out of this particular project or scheme, you can say like this. Definitely it will impact the exchequer. Already finance minister Arun Jaitley told, once you will once you will give the this type of benefit, huge benefit to the people, we will lose somewhat in our exchequer, in our reserve. But still once it will a huge amount of buy and selling is there, then ultimately somewhere we can manage our exchequer for the long run. But it should be benefit for the those who want to purchase the land, you can say like that, because most of the people they are interested for purchase the land, but due to the higher rate of interest, you can say like that, they are not purchased. But right now government giving the facility to them for purchase the land or building or home, you can say like this. Okay. Okay, in this case particular regarding the getting citizenship of the Britain, because before some years some small child like the Begum, okay, out from the home, he's telling I am going somewhere else, but he reached the Syria and Afghanistan, joining the IS group, Islamic States group. After that, she want to back to the Britain, but Britain government is not allowing that type of people to their country, because they don't want to take the risk from the outsider, means from the militant groups or the Islamic States group, to enter inside the group by the rule of law. But somewhere we have to think like that. Anyhow, it's our country people, wherever may be the situation or the issue, but we have to solve or sort out that problem. We have to enter the our own people to our country. Otherwise, for example, we are the citizen of the India. Some due to some issues, some problems, we enter some negative part of the world. But still, right now, I understand that that is the wrong thing. I have to return my country. But India is not accepting us, accepting me. Then what should I do? It's the very pathetic situation, you can say like that. So at least Britain think on that regarding their own citizen. Maybe she has done some wrong activity, but if the own government or own country not think on that, then who will think on this? Okay, so Britain government should think on this particular part. Okay. In this article, we can discuss the reimagination of the Delhi. See, we can think after coming to the Aam Aadmi Party power in the Delhi, there are so many things. You can say the recover was there, means we can say the simply there are so many things, a positiveness there after coming to the Aam Aadmi Party. But if you think the real picture, okay, regarding to the Pani, Bijli and Sadak, it's good, but 3 times higher in the national income in the Delhi than the whole India. If you think the income of the Delhi people, okay, regarding the whole all over India, then 3 times higher, okay, the national income per person income in the Delhi, 3 times higher. So that type of development should be there. That type of Pani, Bijli or Sadak development should be there. Still, after getting huge income prospect, still people are hungry and all unemployment were there. That does not mean that Delhi all the people are getting the employment in that particular places. There are also huge amount of unemployment, as well as the not even the home to stay. Okay, they are using the slum area for the stay. So many people are the homeless, definitely. Sometimes bureaucrats and the politician not check the matter properly. See, in this situation, the politician and the bureaucrats should check properly for maintaining these things in the proper way. Once the bureaucrats and politician not entering to the village, not entering to the particular ward, how they can understand how the sewage system, drainage system, and other things is properly smooth working in that particular area. So once the bureaucrat or the politician going to that particular part, they can also see. That is the very pathetic situation in Delhi. Okay, you can take the example of the Yamuna River. Okay, sometimes center also environment. Yes, we already discussed this article in the various times, when at the time of Najib Jung. Okay, Mr. Najib Jung, when the governor, lieutenant governor of the Delhi, the Mr. Arvind Kejriwal and the Jung, there are no cooperation between the two people. Why? Because Delhi government, yeah, Kejriwal want to appointment some the bureaucrats in different place, but Najib Jung want to do something different way. But yes, after the Supreme Court decision, he has given the more power to the Delhi government, means Arvind Kejriwal. Whatever the bureaucratic position he want to, where they want to take the employment deployment, they can also give that. But Najib Jung should not be interfere in this particular. But currently, within the in this particular month, you can say like this, in the month of February, Supreme Court also gave the different announcement for the Delhi government. Somewhere Delhi government also not involvement in these issues. Okay, you can say like this. This is the win for the lieutenant governor in the Delhi. Okay, this is the very important factor. Huge number also migrating to that is the fact also. There are, if you consider the Delhi, there are daily lots of people, new people entering to the Delhi. To controlling all these people in this road and this accident and this type of hygienic sanitation is the very challenges for the government. But yes, that does not mean that Shanghai and China, Beijing, they are also not managing their people. Yes, they are managing more than huge people than the Delhi. They are also managing. But why Delhi not able to manage? Because somewhere the